Hi, if you're in a situation when you really want to travel but for some reason have no one to go with and that stops you, keep watching. I'm going to share my experience how I find company when traveling alone. I used to put off traveling a lot and wait until someone of my friends had an opportunity to come with me, but at some point I noticed that I'd been waiting for quite long and I didn't really want to depend on anyone else anymore to do what I really wanted to do. So far I've had 4 trips on my own, and here's what you can do not to be bored being alone all the time. First of all, you can find company online. There are some websites where you make a post with your travel plans and you also make a note of who you want to find as company, like a male, a female or mixed company, and just to wait for someone to contact you, or you can look through other people's adverts and see if there's someone you would like to join. That's actually kind of like a dating website but for traveling. To understand whether this person will be good fun for you to spend time with, you can talk about the way he or she organizes the trip, like if their day is packed with tourist sites or they just like to casually wander around without even a map. You can also discuss food and accommodation preferences. Based on the results, you can decide whether you want to stick together all the time or you just want to travel on your own and casually have dinners or go for a walk together, not to feel lonely all the time. I personally met a girl on such a website. She introduced me to a fitness travel company which gathers people from all over the country, books a hotel just for the group. And here you are traveling with 40 people when just yesterday you had no one to go with at all. I went on a skiing holiday this way and it was a lot of fun. The guys organized some evenings together. You could stay at the hotel, play board games or go to a bar with someone, and also once we had an amazing photo shoot on top of the mountain with quadcopter. I met a bunch of interesting people on the trip and already went on a trip to visit 2 of them, so having no one to go with can actually end up in making new friends. Second option is booking a hostel. Of course it's going to be less comfortable than staying in a hotel, but just even saying hi to people in the mornings and evenings makes you feel more like a part of a group. For example, in Budapest I stayed with 2 Erasmus students in the room, and we didn't communicate much, but even talking about places to go and the weather made me not feel like I'm completely alone in the city. Of course, if you're an extrovert, this would probably not be enough communication for you, but on the other hand, if you're an extrovert, you are sure to find more communication than just saying hi. In another hostel, I met a girl who we actually spent almost 2 days together discovering the city, and in another hostel in Estonia, I met a bunch of guys from my country to idle an evening away in the lounge. And it goes without saying that booking a hostel is very budget friendly. Starting a conversation with a barman can actually be an option if you crave for communication but at the moment have no one to talk to. You can drop by in any bar or coffee bar. The staff are usually quite friendly and very likely to sustain the conversation. There also might be someone else at the bar who can join in the conversation, and interacting with locals will certainly enrich your experience. And finally, transport. Whether you're going by train or by plane, there will always be someone sitting next to you who can make a good conversation partner or maybe even traveling companion. I had a very positive experience on a plane going skiing to Georgia. There was a guy next to me who was also traveling alone, and we exchanged contacts, and in just 2 days he managed to gather 20 people at dinner dinner. Everybody was from different cities and even countries. We all spoke Russian and we had a wonderful time together. So even if you are not a kind of person who can make 20 new friends in 2 days, you can actually be one of those 20. So what I'm absolutely sure of is if you want to travel and you're open and friendly, people and adventurers will certainly find you. You just have to make this first step and book the tickets. I really hope that my stories motivated you to stop postponing your travel plans if you were. And also, traveling alone has a lot of advantages, which I'm going to share in one of the next videos. Hope to see you later. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.